What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live, breaking down this upcoming Monday night football slate featuring the Rams at San Fran. Before we begin, always hit the like button for me. Definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel. It tells y'all know we're breaking down this interesting slate. It's a Monday night football slate. We have plenty of options to go through. Before we begin, hit the like button for me. Definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel. It tells y'all know. We're gonna break it down by going team by team. I just got home and saw the Smile movie. It was decent. It wasn't really what I expected, but that's why I didn't play Sunday Night Football. I played a few showdowns today with the Lions, the Seahawks. The Giants game was let down with Khalil Herbert, but Gigi Hawkinson, wow, that was one of my good calls. At captain, he went off. Main slate didn't do too well. Afternoon slates cashed. But now we are here with Monday Night Football. I think we can find a couple of places to find the edge. But let's start off with San Fran. Deebo Samuel, obviously a highest priced option. He's done okay, but can he pay off that price tag? That's the biggest question mark for me. Is he's going to need a TD to pay off the price tag? I mean, the price tag he was at 11.4 and only gave you 12 points wasn't really optimal. Um, the salary keeps going up, but now he's now $1,000 cheaper. It's just, do you trust him in this matchup? Again, I think this is a good spot for him. It's just, can he pay it off? And then Jimmy freaking G. Can he do it? Can he do it? I think he can. I want to be honest with you. I'm not going to really be highly on the San Francisco side personally. But Jeff Wilson, 8-2, 12 attempts. Again, he's going to need a TD to pay off that price tag. That's the problem. Brendan Ayuk, I like him at 7-6. I trust him right now with the targets that he's receiving. I like the like I said, I like the target scheme that he's facing. Um, George Kittle, still too cheap in my opinion at 6-6. 5 targets last game. 28 yards, obviously. I like what we're seeing out of him. I like the bounce back spot for him at 6'6". I'm going to be paying up for him. I do like that. The 49ers defense I'm not playing, obviously. Robbie Gold, don't mind it. Ray McLeod, 2-4. I'm much rather go to to Juwan Jennings. 3 targets, 2 targets, 6 targets. I like the targets. It's just, can he get the yards? Jordan Mason, I'm surprised he didn't get more attempts last game. That's what was surprising to me. He only had 1 attempt last week. And if we go to Marlon Mack at $200, nothing. Literally nothing. So is Jeff Wilson going to get the bulk of the carries? Are we going to see some of Jordan Mason? Is Marlon Mack going to finally fit into the scheme? Say Jeff Wilson doesn't do too well. Do we see more of Jordan Mason? That's the biggest question mark for me. I'm willing to take a shot on Jordan Mason. I am, especially at the price tag at 1,200. So let's go to the Rams though. Rams, Cooper Kupp, Matthew Stafford, both in play. Obviously, I like Cooper Kupp. It's again, you need a stud on the slate. It's going to be Cooper Kupp. Cam Akers and Darrell Henderson. This is going to be kind of the tipping point on what's going to happen. Cam Akers looked good last game at 7,000. I'm willing to take a shot on Cam Akers. He finally had that long-awaited TD. So again, 12 attempts, got the TD. I don't mind it. Do I trust him more than Darrell Henderson? When Henderson only saw 4 attempts. Again, I like Cam Akers here. I think he's going to be a GPP option. Allen Robertson, 6'2", 5 targets, 2 targets. He's bound to be in a bounce back spot. If you want to go crazy, like I said, in a GPP option, Allen Robinson's your guy. Tyler Higbee, I left him at 5'2". Matt Gay, don't mind that at 3'8". It's just the main thing is going to be who is going to be your cap. Can you fit in Cooper Kupp at captain with a Matthew Stafford? And that leaves you 5-3 left over. It's going to be kind of tricky, especially if you want to go with the, like I said, a Juwan Jennings. That leaves you 6-4 left. That doesn't give you much to play around with. So you're going to have to be different at the captain spot. You're going to have to take a shot on a George Kittle at only 9-9. or Cam Akers at 10-5, or Brandon Ayuk at 11-4. You're going to have to take a shot on somebody, but that's kind of the route I'm going with. It's kind of going a little bit different on this slate, but with, like I said, George Kittle or Darrell Henderson, or my bad, or Cam Akers, but it's kind of where I'm looking at. This is Monday Night Football slate. I'm excited about this. I'm happy we have football, obviously. But that kind of wraps up the slate for us, guys, though. Thank you for tuning in. It was a great save for us tonight. Have a good one, everybody.